But let's go even deeper because knowing the habits is not enough. True change happens when you not only understand them with your mind, but also feel them with your heart. So let's take a journey through your day, and together we'll uncover where these habits hide and how you can gently replace them with better choices. Imagine waking up in the morning. The sun is rising and you slowly get out of bed. Do you reach for your phone immediately, letting bright screens attack your eyes, scrolling through stressful news before you've even had a glass of water? Or do you pause, stretch gently, breathe deeply, and remind yourself that you are alive, and this is another precious day? That very first choice sets the tone for your entire morning. One habit ages you, filling you with stress and distraction. The other nourishes you, filling you with gratitude and calm. Next, picture yourself sitting at the breakfast table. Maybe you've gotten used to sugary pastries, sweet coffee, or skipping breakfast altogether. It feels easy, comforting, but what is really happening inside? The sugar spikes your blood, then drops it suddenly, leaving you tired and irritated. Over time, this cycle destroys your energy and weakens your memory. But imagine instead beginning the day with a bowl of fresh fruit, a slice of whole grain bread, or a handful of nuts. It may seem like a small choice, but your cells notice. Your skin glows brighter, your heart beats steadier, and your mind feels clearer. These choices add up day after day, year after year, and the body rewards you for them. Now let us look at movement. How many hours of the day are you truly still? Maybe you sit after breakfast, watch television, take a nap, then sit again in the afternoon. Before you know it, most of the day has passed in a chair. At first, you don't feel much, but slowly, your legs weaken, your balance becomes shaky, and simple tasks, climbing stairs, carrying groceries, become mountains instead of molehills. This is how premature aging sneaks in silently. But imagine the opposite. Imagine starting each day with even 5 minutes of stretching, standing up every half hour, and taking a short walk after meals. Picture yourself breathing fresh air, feeling the sun warm your face, your joints loosening as you move. That energy carries into the evening. You feel alive, capable, confident. That is the difference between giving into stillness and choosing movement. Now let's talk about your thoughts, because the stories you tell yourself every day are as powerful as food and exercise. Think for a moment. Do you often say to yourself, "I'm old, I can't do this anymore, it's too late for me"? Each time you repeat those words, your body listens, your brain listens, and slowly they begin to believe it. The mind and body are not separate, they are partners. Negative thoughts speed up the decline of both. But if you say, "I am alive, I am learning, I still have strength, I still have purpose," then your body responds with energy. Your posture straightens, your breath deepens. Your cells literally change chemistry in response to hope. Positive thinking is not just psychology, it is biology. It is youth in action. And then there are your relationships. Think of the last time you laughed so hard your stomach hurt, the last time you hugged a loved one and felt warmth spread through your chest. Those moments are not small, they are powerful medicine. Loneliness starves the soul, but love and connection feed it. Seniors who nurture friendships, who spend time with family, who join community activities or volunteer, often live not only longer, but happier lives. They smile more, stress less, and carry a youthful spirit that no wrinkle can hide. Imagine yourself picking up the phone right now to call an old friend, or walking to a neighbor's house just to say hello. That simple act could add years to your life. That is the power of connection. Now I want you to imagine two different futures. In the first, you continue all the harmful habits. You skip sleep, you eat processed foods, you sit for hours, you let stress build, you isolate yourself. Fast forward 10 years, you're 70, maybe 75, but you feel like 90. Your body is stiff, your energy is gone, your world is small, and your life feels shorter every day. That is one path. Now imagine the second future. You choose wisely. You sleep deeply, eat nourishing foods, drink water, move daily, smile often, and stay connected. Fast forward 10 years. You're 70, 75, maybe even 80, but you walk with energy, your mind is sharp, your laughter is strong, and your presence is inspiring. You are not just alive, you are thriving. That is the other path. And the only difference is the habits you choose today. So I ask you, which future do you want? Which path will you choose? Because the truth is, the decision is not in the hands of time. It is in your hands right now, in this very moment. Let us close with a reminder. Aging is not your enemy. It is a teacher. It shows you what matters. It strips away the unnecessary, and it gives you the chance to live more authentically. But premature aging, the kind caused by careless habits, that is something you can fight. Every day is a chance to protect your youth, to strengthen your body, to sharpen your mind, and to open your heart. You are not powerless. You are powerful. So tonight, when you go to bed, ask yourself, did I honor my body today, or did I harm it? Did I choose life, or did I choose decline? And tomorrow, choose a little better. Replace one bad habit with one good one. Step by step, day by day, you will notice the change. And 1 year from now, 5 years from now, even 20 years from now, you will look back and thank yourself for the choices you made today. The habits that age you faster after 60 are not fate. They are choices. And the moment you decide to let them go is the moment you begin to reclaim your youth, your vitality, and your future. So take this message not just as information, but as an invitation. An invitation to live not only longer, but better. An invitation to see each new day as a gift and to treat your body, mind, and soul with the respect they deserve. Remember, you are not too old, it is not too late, and your best years can still be ahead of you. Growing older is a privilege that not everyone is granted, but the way we grow older is not always the same. Some people in their 60s look youthful, full of energy, still chasing their dreams and enjoying life, while others at the very same age look and feel 20 years older than their birth certificate says. The secret to this difference is not luck, nor is it only genetics. The truth is that the small, seemingly harmless habits that we repeat every single day can either preserve our youth or steal it away. After 60, these everyday actions become even more powerful because the body is more sensitive, the cells are slower to repair, and mistakes that were easy to ignore in our 20s or 30s suddenly become dangerous accelerators of aging. So today, let us walk together through the habits that are quietly making people age faster after 60. As you listen, I encourage you not just to hear these words, but to imagine your own life, your own routines, your own daily choices. Because if you recognize yourself in some of these habits, you are not doomed. On the contrary, awareness is the first step to change. And even at 60, 70, or 80, it is never too late to slow the clock and even turn it back a little. Let us begin with one of the most underestimated aspects of life, sleep. For many seniors, sleep becomes lighter, shorter, and more disturbed. Waking up often in the night, falling asleep later, or relying on television until the early hours becomes normal. But here is what most people don't realize. Sleep is not just a time of rest. It is the body's repair shop. While you sleep, your brain clears away toxins, your skin rebuilds collagen, your immune system fights hidden infections, and your heart recovers from the day's stress. When you deprive yourself of deep, quality sleep, you rob your body of its natural fountain of youth. Imagine a gardener who waters his plants only half as much as they need. Slowly, the leaves turn yellow, the stems weaken, and the flowers fade. This is exactly what happens to the human body without sufficient rest. Seniors who ignore sleep often notice their memory fading, their skin looking older, their mood becoming darker, and their risk of illness rising sharply. But the good news is that healthy sleep is a habit that can be rebuilt. Going to bed at a consistent hour, keeping the room dark and cool, avoiding screens before bed, and allowing yourself 7 to 8 full hours of rest can restore vitality. Sleep is not a luxury, it is a necessity. And after 60, it is one of the greatest anti-aging tools you have. Now think about how much time you spend sitting. Retirement and age often mean more hours at home, more hours in the chair, and less movement overall. You might think that sitting is harmless. After all, you're not doing anything dangerous. But sitting for long periods is called the new smoking for a reason. Every hour you sit still is an hour where blood flow slows, muscles weaken, joints stiffen, and fat builds silently in the body. You might notice your legs swelling, your back aching, or your knees stiffening. These are not random signs of old age. They are consequences of too much sitting. Worse, prolonged sitting is linked to heart disease, diabetes, and even shorter lifespan. Picture this. Two people of the same age, one who takes a gentle walk every morning and spends parts of the day moving around the house, and another who spends hours in front of the TV, only getting up to use the bathroom. Which one do you think looks younger, moves with more ease, and enjoys life longer? The answer is clear. Movement is medicine, and stillness is slow decay. After 60, exercise does not need to mean lifting heavy weights or running marathons. It can be as simple as stretching while standing, walking 10 to 15 minutes daily, or practicing gentle exercises like Tai Chi or yoga. The point is not to push your body beyond its limits, but to remind your body that it is alive, capable, and needed. Another habit that quietly accelerates aging is ignoring hydration. The sensation of thirst becomes weaker with age. So many seniors simply forget to drink water. Days go by with only a few cups of tea or coffee, maybe a glass of water here or there. The result is dehydration, which does not always show up as dramatic thirst. Instead, it appears as fatigue, headaches, dizziness, constipation, dry skin, and confusion. Think of your body like a sponge. A well-hydrated sponge is soft, flexible, and full of life. A dry sponge cracks, breaks, and crumbles easily. Your organs, your skin, and even your brain cells are just like that sponge. Without enough fluid, everything works poorly and ages faster. When you make hydration a priority, 6 to 8 glasses of water daily, or hydrating foods like soups, fruits, and vegetables, your skin becomes fresher, your mind sharper, and your joints more comfortable. Water is not just a drink, it is life itself. Diet is, of course, one of the most powerful factors in aging. After 60, every bite counts more than ever. Unfortunately, many seniors develop a habit of relying on sugar and processed foods for comfort and convenience. A cookie here, a slice of cake there, some packaged snacks in the evening. It may not seem harmful, but sugar is like poison in slow motion. It damages collagen in the skin, deepens wrinkles, spikes blood sugar, and accelerates memory loss. Processed foods, full of salt, unhealthy oils, and artificial chemicals, stress the liver, the kidneys, and the heart. Imagine pouring sand into a car engine. At first it still runs, but slowly the damage builds until the engine fails. That is what processed foods do to the body. In contrast, seniors who choose whole foods,